As we're about to close out on this lovely summer season, before I get to the details, I like to talk about the event that I went 2 days ago, and why did I miss work yesterday. Well, I'm gonna explain to you. It all started on a Friday night, just a typical Friday night, going to the event called I Feel NYC Apollo Reserve. Yes, there are a bunch of pictures, there's a bunch of new friends. Hell, I even met a new friend. There's a lot of new friends I met, but I believe there's one particular friend that I really like, and her name was Amy. Now, Amy, she had her own fans. It's similar to mine, but it had a little bit of blue on it, and it has the scarf with the fan, and she was performing. Now, she liked my lights, and I decided to play with the lights, and I decided to play with her fans. I mean, the beautiful she is, I think, somewhere along the line, I mean, I did make sure I follow her on Instagram, and I make sure that she follows me on Instagram. So, sorry if I'm doing my best to tell you the full story. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna split this story into two parts. So this is part 1 or 2 of Galaxy X stories about my Friday night. And the reason why I split into 2 parts, because the last time I did a video, it did took a while to upload. So I'm gonna split the part into 2 parts. So this is gonna be a shorter version. Well, this one is just gonna be a shorter version. And hopefully the next time I do a video, which is gonna be on like Monday, because I gotta clear everything out and I gotta share some pictures on Instagram. Hopefully I share you the details. Well, okay, so on to the story about the Friday night event. And I have glitter on my face for the past 2 days. Yeah, I gotta wash that off. So and I'm also wearing candy bracelets. See, we're candy bracelets. I actually traded in like one of them like a while ago, and going to that event, it did kind of change my life. And it did. I know that this is the final weekend of the summer season, but I'm closing it out the same way I started, covered in body paint and glitter over my face. And I still have some of the body paint marks from 2 nights ago. And earlier today, it's going to be a block party of the House of Yes, and it's going to be the final Sunday of the summer, which is happening today. So that event will happen for at least another 6.5 hours, and I got 2.5 hours before I start work. So there you go. And the party didn't start. Well, sorry if I'm skipping the details, but I'm just really tired. So if I don't say anything on this part 1, then I'm going to say everything in part 2. Well, part 2 is going to be a sleepover. So, beautiful crowd, beautiful people, awesome DJ, people getting body painted. Well, I got my body painted and glitter over my face. Plus, it's only been like 3 weeks that I have my face covered in glitter. And I enjoy every single minute of it. Now, there's a lot of new friends, some familiar faces, but yep, we went back to $3 Bill again. And for those of you who don't know, $3 Bill is the same place I went to, Tropical Paradise, about 4.5 months ago earlier in the summer. Now we're at the end of summer, and we back to the same location when Tropical Paradise happened, and I Feel NYC hosted that event. Yep, this is something out of completely the blue. So I was out performing. People were just taking pictures and smiling and everything. But by the time we get to the end of the night, before I walk out the door, there's this beautiful, beautiful woman that I met. Her name was Marjorie. I hope I say her name right. Her name was Marjorie. She wanted to take a picture with me and with the lights and the fans, like good vibes only. And we took a picture. She got a coat. I think we took a bunch of pictures after the event was over, and that was a bunch of good pics. Some of the pictures were blurry, so I had to like I only like delete pictures that are just way too blurry because last I checked, I don't want to do a photo album about the event and some of the pictures are blurry. So after we took some pictures, me and Marjorie went out. We met a couple friends, and we decided to do our own after party at someone else's house. And I'm gonna stop you right there because this is only part one of this crazy ass weekend I had. So part two is coming up probably tomorrow or sometime. You know what? I'm doing part two tomorrow because tomorrow is Monday and it's the first day of the fall season. And for those of you who don't know, the fall season doesn't start until 3:50 a.m. So everybody's going to be sleeping. So by the time we get up, it'll be the fall season. Yes, I know today is early Sunday morning. It's the last day of the summer season, and it's felt like summer. So without further ado, I'm going to end this video. Stay tuned for part two, and I'm also doing some highlights from that event. And I'm going to do a summer mini mix on this channel, on this video, about all the pictures from May to the end of the summer, which is September, like mid-September. And the video is going to be a little bit long. I'm not sure how long it is because I got to add some parts to it. So enjoy this video and stay tuned for part two, which is tomorrow.